Few months back, you guys might remember I posted a unboxing video that I basically bought all of the ethers and all of the mukhallats and all of the oud samples that this vendor Hasan Oud from India has. If you remember that. So these are the premium, one of the premium boxes. These are some of the cheapie athars. I gave one of them to my son, and these are some of the more expensive old ones as well. The second box of the expensive one as well, right? So I've actually gone through every single one of them because this channel is an extension of my search for really quality, high-priced quality perfumes, but also value adds and everything in between. And I just look to share my thoughts with you guys, and it doesn't matter who I offend in the process, because gotta be respectful, but you gotta call out what's real. So, having said that, what I thought I'd do today, switch things up from my normal perfume content and review some of the oils. Now, to my nose, 98% of the cheapie others, like 1,000 and so on, 1,000 rupees and so on, Indian rupees, yeah, and below, they're not to my liking, right? From Hasan Oud, meaning not that they don't add value, but for the price, they cater to like a various different types of consumers. For my consumption personally, I can't recommend most of them, but I will give you three that I gravitated towards based on what I like from Hasan Oud, and these are very simple. These are rather very cheap. And for those of you wondering what's the benefit for you because you're not in India, you can actually order these. Hasan Oud actually does international deliveries, and there's other places that I know that I actually use that actually consolidate orders in India and ship it across to me as well. If that makes sense. So that's a long background, but in a sense, here is the best one in the cheapie range from Hasan Oud. Okay, so this one, these are all samples. This one is called Oud Classic. Now, this is one of those very cheap ones. I think under 1,000 rupees for 6 ml, if I remember correctly, something like that. Indian rupees, really cheap. So what this is? So this is obviously a synthetic blend with some authentic oud in it. It has some wood. It has a woody accord. It has some leather and some oud, and those are primarily the notes that I get. And why I recommend this one for a real cheapie is because most of the ouds at this price that I've tried, ouds or others as such, the synthetic ones at this price, they have this very synthetic tinge note at the bottom of it. I don't know whether you guys are familiar with what I'm talking about. Like if you buy one of these ouds, others from, let's say, outside your local masajid for like a few hundred rupees or whatever, you'll find them. I even find them in that smell in this. This is Ajmal's tobacco something, Mukhallat CD99. It's a tobacco-ish oud, but it has that synthetic note down there. I'm not really sure what that note is. I really hate that note though. But the reason I can recommend this is that even though it has that annoying clawing note at the bottom that ruins the fragrance experience in general, it's not as bad. It's slightly there. What do you expect for like $1,000 rupees, right? So that is that. Now, I'm gonna contrast that with one of their more hyped ones that actually has an annoying note but has it in spades. This is Golden Oud from Hasan Oud. Okay, Golden Oud. Now this is one of their very much hyped and expensive perfumes. And I think the 12 ml of this is 3,000 Indian rupees or 2,700, something like that. Now this is supposed to have damask rose, oud, and a whole bunch of other accords as well. But unfortunately, the experience is still good. I mean, I gotta say that if you can ignore that really strong synthetic note, everything else about this is really great. For me, I really can't go past that. It's probably a combination between that and perhaps a cheapish sort of not a very high quality damask rose note, which makes me really dislike this. Okay, Golden Oud, dislike this, at least for my own consumption. So if you're going to choose one, I would choose Oud Classic. Now, from the other cheapie others that they had, the next one is Apex. Okay, next one is Apex. Now, this is interesting. This is a slightly fresh green attar and very refreshing. Now this doesn't have that annoying note at the bottom. Rather, this is a combination of different types of, let's say, French perfumery oriented notes. Let's call it that, right? So, this is nice. I think anyone would enjoy this. So this has really good for summer. Okay, take it. Well, if the cloying note is there, it's at the edge. It's very little. Just like Oud Classic, it's very little. So still can be recommended. So, but basically this has bergamot, this has ginger, and it has coconut. Now, I personally am not a huge fan of coconut, but I gotta appreciate the work that's been done to add to add an actual coconut note in an oil, because I've never tried that, smelled that before. Very, very, very interesting. And I gotta say, for the price, that's quite decent. So yeah, look, give these a try. Always sample. They have samples even on their sites for even individual bottles. Okay, so if you like the notes of some of these, feel free to go through, and the best way to try them is by buying their sample boxes. Like I said, I don't really recommend the cheap sample boxes. All the ones that look like this on the site, this length, the cheapie attars, they're not very good. I would recommend that you just try the few I recommended, or look at the notes of the cheapies and see whether you like them. Now, there are these boxes, 2 boxes that look this size, okay? This square size, you can look for the links on their side. Those are the top-notch ones. So there's one box that's pure oud, and there's one box that's like very high-quality mukhallats. I'll be reviewing the contents of them in a separate video, so look out for that. Let me know whether you actually would like and appreciate the oil content related reviews, because I'm about to hit the mother ton of oil related purchases, and they're going to come through at some point in the next month or 2. It's going to take a while. Well, samples. So yeah, I'm really looking to pivot and as in add that a lot of oil reviews as well. Interested to know whether any of you would appreciate moving this kind of content to a separate channel, or keep it here. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are.